Hi, I'm John Levy with Peter Bodo for Tennis.com's U.S. Open Report. So Pete, day two, beautiful day out. A little stormy though for #1 seed Anna Ivanovic.
Yeah, Anna, she seems to be feeling that pressure of that #1 ranking that she gained shortly after she won the French Open title. Now she missed Beijing with a thumb injury, so you got to give her a little bit of a break. She hasn't had that many matches, but it also looks to me like she's kind of struggling a little bit. She should be cruising through some of these girls. She's finding out what it's like now, life at the top. You got the target on your back. She's got to close a deal here maybe.
Somebody who's won here before, albeit 8 years ago, was MARAT Safin. He had a 5-setter, tough one with journeyman Vince Spady today. What do you think of his form?
Well, MARAT Safin is one of those guys. You just never know what you're going to get. The guy's capable of playing great matches, brilliant matches the way he showed when he won a title here. But, he's been very, very up and down. He was the kind of guy who'll get ahead a little bit. You just can't count on him to close it out. Nevertheless, he's beaten Djokovic at Wimbledon. He's in the same quarter as Djokovic, I think. And, if MARAT Safin catches fire and if he calms down a little bit, he could be big trouble.
Speaking of big, literally big, 6'6" Sam Querrey had a very good match today. Dusted Thomas Berdych on the grandstand today. What'd you see from him?
Well, this was big banger tennis. These guys both serve a ton. Berdych is 6'5". He's not giving away anything in size and reach to Querrey, but Querrey played a really, really tight and very well-focused match. This kid is very athletic for a big guy. He's got a lot of tools and a lot of versatility, great hands. If you're looking for an impact player to emerge out of this Open, to have a breakthrough here, Sam Querrey could be your man.
So Pete, now looking at day 3 matches, Jelena Jankovic up during the day. What do you see from her?
Well, Jelena's got a pretty good section of the draw there for her. She could sneak right on through there, maybe without having a whole lot of trouble. The Williams sisters are safe out of harm's way on the other side. I think with Jelena, it's kind of interesting, but this kind of battle between the two Serbs, Ivanovic and Jankovic, could come to a head here at the U.S. Open.
At night, we get our first look at Andy Roddick. He skipped the Olympics to concentrate on the summer hardcourt season. Didn't go quite well for him. What do you think of his chances?
Well, you really got to feel for Andy. He's poured his heart and soul into preparing for this U.S. Open, and it hasn't gone well. He had a shoulder injury a little earlier in the year, but it's a long way from where he was in the early part of the year when he had wins over Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, and Roger Federer. We're going to see tomorrow what he's got. He's got a pretty interesting test in Fabrice Santoro, the guy they call the magician.
That wraps up day 2 at the U.S. Open. I'm John Levy with Peter Bodo for Tennis.com's U.S. Open Report.